I just spent the last 10 hours here in Thailand preparing myself and making my way from Chiang Mai down to Loei, where I'll be spending the next 50 hours on this mountain, and it starts right here. The hike begins! We start our hike at 8:45 AM and let's see how long it takes us to climb up all the way to the top. But first, let me tell you a little bit more about this mountain with the help of Google Earth. This is Pukradeng National Park. As you can see, this is no ordinary mountain. As you make your way up, you'll find multiple rest stops where you can even purchase food and drinks. Once you reach the top, you'll find a huge plateau with breathtaking cliffs and beautiful waterfalls. There are also wildlife such as elephants, deers, and there are even people who live atop of the mountain. And somewhere at the bottom is where I am, physically struggling. The view is crazy, man. Take a look at that. I severely underestimated how difficult this hike was going to be. And it was mostly difficult because my bag was just heavy. I was carrying around 12 kilos and at the start, it was manageable. But after 2 hours, yeah, my body was 100% feeling the strain. My neck and my shoulders especially were starting to feel sore. To add more perspective, it will probably take me another 4 hours just to reach the top. And to make me feel worse, at one of the rest stops, I see this. So basically, those guys are called porters and their job is to help carry stuff for you. And 1 kilogram of stuff that you want them to carry is about 30 baht. So they will just climb up this steep mountain every day, up and down, just to help you carry your stuff and also resources for the people at the top. And they'll just do it on a pole like this, on one shoulder, weights on each side, and just up, up, up. It's crazy to think how people actually do that here. And that's the only way for the people upstairs, people at the top of the mountain to get resources. Yeah, it's just insane. These guys are carrying 5 to 10 times the amount of weight I'm carrying on one shoulder.
Huh?
Hats off to them, man, because that's actually insane. Look at this, boys! The view from here is really, really nice. Oh, baby. As I'm resting and slowly regaining back my energy, I realized one thing that might be a problem. I'm supposed to be rationing my water, but it's too tiring, man. This is supposed to last me today and tomorrow. Proceeds to drink more. I have about 1.7 kilometers left to go before we reach the top, and then once we reach the top, there's gonna be another 4 kilometers just walking on flat land, so it's not so bad. Words that I will soon regret. I'm at the last rest stop before we reach the top. Oh, the top's gonna be like such a steep climb up. It's crazy. This last part of the trail is definitely the hardest. Now at this point of time, I've already hiked for almost 5 hours. My body was in all sorts of pain and my spirit was no longer high. But the end was definitely near. I think I'm gonna reach the end, guys. I think this is it. That's like, hopefully that stairs there is the last flight of stairs that you have to go up, and then like maybe 50 more meters or something, and then we're at the top. But yeah, I think this is gonna be it. Or so I thought. It's not funny, eh? I just got pranked. I thought we were gonna be at the top by now, but there's gonna be more up. And then, you know, after that, I still need to walk 5 kilometers just to reach the campsite. 5 kilometers. Frustration was evidently kicking in. It's gonna take me an hour with this bag. And I'm not even at the top yet. What the f? As I slowly persevered on these last few hundred meters, I eventually reached the final hurdle of this hike. Us on top of this is gonna be the top already. Or should I say, the final climb. Dude, these stairs are crazy eh. What the? That's the most craziest flight of stairs I've ever climbed on. With around 50 meters left till we reach the peak. After hiking for the past 5.5 hours and overcoming the final climb, my negative feelings slowly started to turn positive. My spirit was suddenly lifted and revived as the end was in my sights. So close. Oh my god, this is it. This is it, guys. This is it. We did it. We did it. Let's go. In this moment right here, I felt like I was on top of the world and there was nothing that could bring me down. And then once we reach the top, it's gonna be another 4 kilometers. This walk was by far the most challenging part of the entire hike. Why? Because just when you think you've completed the hardest part and then you realize there's more, it hits you so hard. And when you're only walking in one direction, all you can think about is, when is this going to end? But eventually, I did make it to the end. So I went to the visitor center, picked up my sleeping essentials and made my way over to my lovely accommodation. It's quite spacious. It's nice. I'm so tired. My shoulders pain. I'm gonna lie down and rest for now. Well-deserved rest. I'll see you guys later. I just woke up from a 2-hour nap. This is where I'm sleeping for tonight and tomorrow night. Look at that. The sun is about to set. So yeah, I literally knocked out for the past 2 hours straight. And when I got up, the day was about to end. So I thought, you know what? Let's just watch this sunset and call it a night. Enjoy the view. I just woke up. It's 5 AM. We're gonna catch the sunrise. Good morning. It's a brand new day, and what better way to start this new day than to catch a beautiful sunrise. Now as I'm walking towards the nearest cliff, I'm feeling super hopeful cause I really want to start this day right. But as I approached the cliff, that hope quickly faded away. There were just too many clouds and unfortunately, it wasn't really much of a sunrise. Obviously, I was a little disappointed. Really unfortunate, but oh well, the day begins. I went back to sleep for another 4 hours. It's a very nice day. The skies are pretty clear. I'm gonna go rent a bike and we'll explore the entire mountain. It's gonna be fun. Right, so I just came back from cleaning myself up and renting a bike. this morning they had an announcement from the national park. It said that the waterfall area, which is basically like down here, this whole area is closed off, so you can't go to the waterfall because there are wild elephants there. Anyways, afterwards I went to get water. I spent like 30 baht to fill this water up. Let's try it here. Ugh! Smells like dog. Tastes like dog water. Ugh. Ugh. I think it's just like in the tank for quite a while. I mean, it is clean water, but it's just in the tank and it makes it smell. Blech. Anyways, today we have 3 things that we need to do. Number 1, cycle to every cliff. There are 6 cliffs that we need to visit, and all of them are about 1 to 3 kilometers apart. And at the last cliff, we need to get the money shot. Now you might be wondering, what's the money shot? Well, if you Google Phu Kradoong National Park and click images, the first picture you'll see is this. There are many just like this, and when I first researched about this mountain, this shot was definitely one of the factors that made me want to visit. And lastly on today's agenda, we definitely need to catch the sunset. So, with less than 24 hours left on this mountain, I need to make every second count. And we're off! Why am I so tired already? So, we're about to approach a cliff. Honestly, I was so speechless cause the view was just so much more than what I expected. And what's crazy is the fact that this was just the first cliff. After a while, I got thirsty, and that's when I realized, oh my god, it's yellow! Bruh. What the f? So to explain what just happened, earlier this morning I went to the visitor center to get water because I saw they had a water dispensing station. It wasn't exactly like this because I didn't take a photo of it at the time, but it was the same idea. Now here's where the problem started. The machine was actually turned off before I used it. I saw there was a switch behind it, so I decided to turn the power back on. I then paid 30 baht to fill my bottle up. Afterwards, turned the machine back off and proceeded with my day. What I didn't realize at the time was that the machine was turned off for a reason. When I returned back to the campsite, I asked one of the park rangers at the visitor center, and she told me that since the season was ending, the park was going to close soon, which means there won't be any more visitors and there was no need for the water filter to be changed. Hence why the machine was turned off in the first place. I can't believe I drank it. This whole situation was entirely my fault, but the park ranger was very helpful and was so kind. She even returned me 30 baht for my mistake. And if you pay 20 baht extra, you just go to the stores here and they give you a fresh, frozen bottle of water. Yeah, and here we are. We've approached another cliff. Oh my goodness, guys. Look at that. It's so crazy. I think I'm gonna sit here for a while. It has been a really nice spot, considering I'm by myself, nobody else is here, and so pretty. Anyways, we're gonna move on to the next cliff, which is I don't know how far it is. About 1 to 2 kilometers away lah, basically. So time to get going, yeah. Hey. And we have reached another cliff, Nanoi.
Belly button!
I'm gonna hide behind this. What's up, brother? That's crazy. I've just reached the 30-hour mark on this mountain, and it's already 3 PM. Now if I want to complete all 3 tasks, I need to visit the remaining cliffs and get to the last one by 6 PM, cause that's when the sun will start to set. They got caught. So we've just reached our third last cliff before we reach the final one. There's gonna be 2 more cliffs after this. Both are 2 kilometers apart from one another. There's also a food place here, but I think it's closed. There's nobody here. Yepmek Cliff. Let's take a look, yeah? Oh wow. Wow. This is crazy. Take a look at that. Wow. Finally, after cycling for about a good 20 minutes, just taking my time. There's some downhills. Now this is very interesting because we have to go downhill a little bit just to go to the cliff. Dang! Sorry. Just in the shade, which is really nice. You don't get to see much because there's quite a lot of trees, but actually you can go down there if you want to. But I don't think I'm going down there. The shade here is nice. Look, you can just sit down here, have a drink, and just enjoy the view. As I'm enjoying the shade, staring into the distance, capturing this amazing view, just thinking to myself, oh, okay, it's time to go. Now on this long stretch to the last cliff, I came across something that caught my eye. Take a look at this, guys. There's a small little rock here. Yeah, it was just a rock. But filming this shot right here, sitting on this rock, gave me a wonderful idea. Okay, I'm gonna send this to my mother. Ah! Again. Yeah. Okay, I spent too much time around at that rock there. The cloud here looks a little bit dark, so I think it's best we get going and go to the last cliff. Okay guys, so we've made it to Lomsak Cliff, and here there's a lot more people. There's more bikes around, so yeah, I might get something to eat because I am a little bit hungry. I'll just park my bike here. Okay, so after eating pad thai here, seafood pad thai by the way, I'm going to the cliff now. Yeah, the people there are very nice. They were very friendly. They offered me a mango. Anyways, Lomsak Cliff. Let's see this. Oh my days. Wow. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. What? I don't know if you guys could hear it from my voice, but the view from this last cliff was by far the best view on this entire mountain. And guess what? I don't know how, but it keeps getting better, dude. Like, for real, keeps getting better. Look at this. What the... I can't believe this, eh. As much as I would love to just sit down and stare out into this breathtaking view, I still have 2 more tasks that I need to do. And it's almost 6 PM, which means I need to get this money shot right now. So I quickly set up my camera in the right spot and... wait for it. Wait, not yet. Bang! That's the money shot right there, ladies and gentlemen. And with that, there's only one thing left to do. When I was exploring the different cliffs throughout the day, I've been taking pictures on my cute little digital camera. The quality of the pictures are obviously nothing crazy, but I don't know. I kinda like how it looks. I mean, look at this. This was literally just the setup of me taking the sunset video. Look at how the light and the shadow... oh. Anyways, initially I wanted to see the sun fully set, but a park ranger came up to me and said that I need to go back now because there is going to be very dark and there might be elephants as well. So it could get quite dangerous. Okay, never mind, just come down, nothing will happen. So unfortunately, this is where the sunset clip ends. I mean, yeah, I didn't get to see the sun fully set, but technically I did catch it, so... It was good while it lasted, and now I'm just gonna prep myself to ride the bike back to the campsite and also prep my flashlight. Also, just to mention, we are about 10 kilometers away from the campsite, which means we are going to be cycling back in the dark for the next hour. Hopefully nothing goes wrong. This trip back to the camp was the most sketchiest part of the entire 50 hours on this mountain. I had to keep up with the park ranger in front of me or else I would get lost, but I also wanted to film as much as I could. Yeah, that was the moment I realized it was not a good idea to be filming. But I'm so tired. What the f? But we're like 2 kilometers away left to reach the campsite. And eventually I did make it back. We made it back within 45 minutes. But oh my lord, that 45 minutes was so hard. Because the guy, he cycles so fast. He was so fast and I'm just like trying my best to just keep up. Oh my days. And then I don't know. After such a long and tiring day, all I could think about was to shower, eat some cup noodles, and just going straight to bed. Good night. And part of the reason why I want to go to bed early is so that hopefully tomorrow I can wake up earlier and we can go see the sunrise, which will hopefully be good. Morning, guys. Good morning, guys. Time now is about 4:40 and I'm gonna be walking to the cliff where I see the sunrise. As I made my way to the cliff, I'm reminded of how much time I've already spent on this mountain. And with only a short few hours left, watching this sunrise might be the last thing that I get to do before leaving. After watching yesterday's sunrise, I was left feeling underwhelmed. But seeing as how today's sunrise already looks through the trees, I was feeling super hopeful and couldn't wait to see how it actually looks at the cliff. Oh my goodness. Oh my days. I know this clip doesn't do this amazing sunrise enough justice. So, unlike yesterday where we couldn't watch the sun fully set, in the next clip, we're gonna make sure that we watch the sun fully rise. This sunrise was just so beautiful. Seeing how the sun just peeking through the horizon, it's so crazy, man. I genuinely couldn't have hoped for a better way to reach the end of 50 hours on this mountain. Oh my god, it's so bright. So, the sun is fully out now, and yeah, that was the most craziest sunrise I've ever seen in my life. So crazy. Thank you, Pukradeng. Still gotta climb back down though. Oh yeah. Shit. Anywho, with only a few hours left, I packed my stuff, cleared the tent, and prepared to make my descent. Thank you for the 2 nights. My wonderful accommodation. Off we go. As I make my way out of the campsite, saying goodbye to this wonderful place, I'm also mentally preparing myself, cause hiking down. Let me take a photo of this tree real quick. Dude, stand still. Stand still. Nice. As I was saying, hiking down a mountain is, although definitely easier than going up one, I mean, it's still gonna be a challenge in itself, especially when you consider that I'm still carrying a huge bag on me. Nonetheless, I did make it back down safely, marking the end of this wonderful experience, spending 50 hours on a mountain. Hi guys, thanks for watching this video until the end. I would appreciate it if you guys could leave a feedback down below, because this is actually my first time making a video like this, and learning how to edit as well. I'm still quite new, so if you guys could leave a feedback and maybe what I could improve on for the next one, I would really appreciate it. Thanks.